Stop. Do not scroll past this. This is not the algorithm. This is me, your creator, speaking directly to your spirit. Your guardian angel broke protocol to bring you this urgent message today because you are in danger of missing your breakthrough by exactly 1 inch. I have chosen 3 specific people to receive this prophecy right now. You are the 3rd one. Give me 30 seconds, and I will reveal why your life has felt like a battlefield lately. The portal is closing. Listen, you stayed. Good. By simply listening to this voice, you have already activated the first gear of the prophecy. I need you to understand that what is happening in your life right now, this very moment, is not random. The chaos, the sudden noise, the overwhelming feeling of heaviness you felt this morning. It is all evidence of a massive spiritual shift. I am not speaking to the multitudes right now. I am speaking directly to you, my child, who has been secretly asking me for a specific sign since last Tuesday. You asked me to show you if you are on the right path. This video is that sign. Do not take this coincidence lightly. You might be wondering, Lord, why me? Why is my life so difficult while others seem to sail through calm waters? Look at your hands. Look at the device you are holding. Do you really think a simple computer algorithm brought you here? No. I aligned the stars, the time zones, and the servers to bring this message to your eyes. At this exact second, there is a generational chain of poverty and trauma that needs to be broken in your bloodline. And you were the only one strong enough to carry this burden. Everyone else in your family gave up, adapted, or looked away. But you are still here. You are the cycle breaker. You are the one I chose to carry the fire. I want to talk about last night. I saw you at 3:14 a.m. You weren't sleeping. You were staring at the ceiling, and your mind was racing with numbers, with names, with worries about the future that felt like heavy stones crushing your chest. You turned over, trying to find a cool spot on the pillow, trying to shut off your brain. But the peace didn't come. You whispered a prayer. It was so quiet even you could barely hear it, but you felt like it hit the ceiling and fell back down. I want you to know, I caught every single word. I collected that tear that slid down your right cheek. You are not crying into the void, you are crying into my hands. You feel invisible, don't you? You are always the one people call when they have a problem. You are the rock, the listener, the emergency contact. You give your time, your energy, and even your last dollar to help them. But when you are hurting, when your soul is bleeding, the room suddenly becomes empty. You check your phone, waiting for someone to ask, "How are you truly doing?" But the screen stays dark. My child, listen to me closely. This isolation is not a punishment. It is a divine protection. I had to separate you from them because I am preparing you for a level they cannot walk on. I removed the noise so you could finally hear my frequency. You need to understand the timing of your pain. The enemy does not attack empty houses. A thief does not break into a vault that has no gold. The reason the attacks on your finances, your health, and your peace have been so violent and relentless in the last few weeks is because you are standing at the very edge of your promised land. The devil isn't attacking you because you are weak. He is attacking you because you are valuable. He knows your breakthrough is scheduled for delivery within the next 72 hours, and he is trying to exhaust you so you give up right before the miracle arrives. Do not drop your sword now. Let's address the physical sensation you have been battling. Doctors call it fatigue. I call it spiritual resistance. You have been waking up tired, even after 8 hours of sleep. There is a fog over your mind that makes simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain. You sit down to work on your dream, to write that plan, or to organize your home, and suddenly, a wave of exhaustion hits you out of nowhere. This is not laziness. I created you to be diligent. This is a spiritual weight placed upon your shoulders to keep you seated. The enemy knows that if you ever stand up and fully realize who you are, his kingdom will tremble. Look at your finances. It feels like you are carrying money in a bag with holes, doesn't it? The moment a blessing comes in, a bonus, a gift, a little extra cash, something immediately breaks. The car needs repair. A surprise bill arrives in the mail. A family emergency demands exactly the amount you just saved. This is not bad luck. This is a calculated attack by the spirit of the devourer. It is designed to keep you in a state of survival, so you never have enough resources to fund the kingdom assignment I have placed inside your belly. But hear me. I am the God of abundance, and I am about to sew up those holes. The most painful part of your journey has been the almosts. You almost got that promotion. You almost closed that deal. The relationship almost worked out. You constantly get to the edge of the river. You can see the milk and honey on the other side, but then the bridge collapses right under your feet. This is the spirit of delay working against you. It feeds on your hope, turning it into disappointment. It wants you to believe that you are destined to always be the runner-up, never the winner. But I am telling you today, almost is over. I am shifting you from near success to total victory. But I must also be honest with you, my child, because a good father corrects those he loves. How have you been dealing with this pain? You have been numbing it. Instead of bringing your brokenness to me, you turn to the screen. You scroll for hours, watching other people live their lives, watching meaningless videos that distract you from your own reality. You call it relaxing, but I call it anesthesia. You are sedating your spirit because the disappointment hurts too much to face. But the screen cannot heal you. It can only hide the wound. I need you to put down the digital pacifier and look at me. I have placed seeds of greatness in you that are starting to dry up. The book you were supposed to write, where is it? The business idea I downloaded into your spirit 3 years ago. Why is it still just a note on your phone? The ministry, the song, the charity. You are waiting for perfect conditions, but I am waiting for faith. You are afraid of failing, so you choose not to start. But let me tell you a secret. The only true failure is returning to heaven with all those gifts still wrapped inside you. I want you to die empty. I want you to pour everything out. It is time to resurrect your dreams. You have mistaken my silence for absence and my correction for rejection. You cry out, Lord, why are you punishing me? But I am not punishing you. I am processing you. You asked to be a leader? Leaders are forged in fire. You asked for patience? Patience is built in the waiting room. You asked for strength? Strength is built when you have to lift heavy burdens alone. Stop looking at your struggles as evidence that I have left you. Start looking at them as the rigorous training camp for the position I am about to promote you into. You are not a victim. You are a soldier in training. Do you know why the spiritual warfare has been so intense around your mind lately? It is because the enemy has seen your file. He has seen the potential timeline of your future, and it terrifies him. He knows that if you break this cycle of poverty and depression, you won't just save yourself. You will save your children, your siblings, and your community. You are a threat to the kingdom of darkness. That is why he throws distractions, X's, and sudden bills at you. He is trying to abort your destiny before it is born. Take it as a compliment. If you were insignificant, he would have ignored you. I am handing you a weapon right now that confuses the enemy. Gratitude in the middle of the storm. It makes no sense to the human mind to say, thank you, when your bank account is negative. It makes no sense to smile when your heart is breaking. But when you praise me before the breakthrough happens, you reverse the polarity of the spiritual atmosphere. Complaint acts like a magnet for more trouble. Gratitude acts like a magnet for miracles. I dare you to thank me for the victory right now, even while you are still standing in the middle of the battle. I need to know that you are not just passively listening like you watch your entertainment. I need to know you are spiritually engaged. We are about to enter the prophetic release of this message. But I cannot pour new wine into an old wineskin. You must signal to the heavens that you are ready to receive. Right now, I want you to type the words I am readies in the comments. Do not just think it. Physically typing it creates a point of contact. It tells your brain and your spirit that you are open for business. Make this small act of faith. Now that your spirit is aligned, I can reveal the timeline. The next 72 hours are critical. In the spirit realm, a portal of restitution has opened over your life. This implies that things the enemy stole from you years ago, confidence, money, relationships, are being authorized for return. But this window is time-sensitive. You will feel an urge to contact someone, to apply for something, or to forgive someone. Do not ignore these sudden nudges. They are my whispers guiding you to the location of your blessing. Pay attention to the signs. Watch the mail. Watch your notifications. In the next 72 hours, I am releasing a financial resource that has been held up in processing. This is not money you earn from your sweat. This is money that comes from favor. It might be a refund you forgot about, an unexpected deposit, or a generous gift from a stranger. The enemy tried to block this transaction to keep you stressed, but I have cleared the pathway. When this resource arrives, do not just spend it. Ask me, Lord, what is this seed for? Because this is not just for bread, it is for multiplication. Secondly, prepare for a sudden shift in your circle. There is someone who walked out of your life recently, leaving you confused and hurt. You have been asking me to bring them back, but I am telling you, let them go. Their departure was not a rejection, it was an eviction. I removed them because their season was over, and they were beginning to hinder your growth. In the next 72 hours, you will feel a sudden peace about their absence. Stop checking their social media. Stop looking for their car. I am clearing the space because I am about to introduce a divine connection. Someone who will push you toward your destiny, not hold you back. Thirdly, and most importantly, the fog is going to lift. For months, you have struggled to make clear decisions. You have felt paralyzed by overthinking, playing scenarios over and over in your head. Within 72 hours, you are going to wake up with a sharp, crystal-clear clarity. You will know exactly what to do about that job situation. You will know exactly what to say in that difficult conversation. The spirit of confusion is fleeing right now. I am restoring your sound mind. You will write the plan, and it will flow like water. However, I must warn you, there is one thing that cancels this 72-hour prophecy: your mouth. The moment this video ends, the enemy will whisper, "This is nonsense. Nothing good ever happens to you." If you agree with that voice, you abort the miracle. Your words are the steering wheel of your life. Do not speak about your problems. Speak to your problems. Do not say, "I am broke." Say, "My supply is on the way." Do not say, "I am lonely." Say, "My divine connection is being prepared." You must protect this prophecy with your tongue. There is one final blockage we need to clear before the blessings can flow freely: unforgiveness. You are holding a grudge against someone who wronged you years ago. Maybe it was a parent, an ex-partner, or a false friend. You feel justified in your anger, and maybe you are. But holding on to that poison is not hurting them. It is blocking you. It is clogging the spiritual artery through which your blessing must flow. You don't have to trust them again, but you must release the debt. Say it with me right now. I forgive them. I release them. I am free. I want you to do something specific tomorrow morning. Set your alarm for 5005 a.m. In biblical numerology, 5 is the number of grace. I want you to wake up before the world starts making demands on you. You don't need to pray a long, fancy prayer. Just sit on the edge of your bed in the quiet and say, I receive your grace. I am ready for the new thing. Even if you are tired, offer this sacrifice of sleep to me. Meeting me at this specific time is an act of discipline that signals you are prioritizing my voice over your comfort. Immediately after you wake up, I want you to go to the kitchen and pour a glass of water. Before you drink it, hold the glass in your hands and speak your desire into it. Water has memory. It is the most receptive element I created. Whisper into the water. Health flows in me. Wealth flows to me. Peace flows through me. Then drink it. As you swallow, visualize that water washing away the toxins of fear and doubt from your cells. This is a physical act of cleansing your temple to prepare it for the deposit of glory. Here is the hardest part. For the first 20 minutes after you wake up, do not touch your phone. Do not check your emails, your texts, or the news. The world is screaming for your attention, but you must give the first fruits of your time to me. The phone is the altar of the world. Silence is the altar of heaven. If you check social media first, you align your day with anxiety and comparison. If you sit in silence first, you align your day with power and purpose. Protect your morning peace like a soldier guarding a gate. You have been asking for a sign to know this is truly real. I will give you one. In the next 24 hours, pay attention to the physical world around you. You will see a specific sequence of numbers, perhaps 11,011, 222, or 777, repeatedly. Or you will see a white feather in an unexpected place. When you see this, do not brush it off as a coincidence. It is a wink from heaven. It is my way of saying, I am here. I heard you. The download is complete. Keep your eyes open. The miraculous is hiding in the mundane. Finally, you must understand the law of circulation. Blessings are like water. If they stop flowing, they become stagnant. You cannot be a reservoir, you must be a river. This message was given to you. But it is not just stay for you. I want you to share this specific video with exactly 3 people. Not to spam them, but because I have placed 3 people on your heart right now who are silently drowning. By sharing this, you become the answer to their prayer. Break the chain of selfishness. Activate the flow. As you give, so shall you receive. Have you noticed a pattern in your family? A pattern of divorce, addiction, or financial ruin that seems to jump from generation to generation. You are not just fighting your own battle, you are fighting a war that your grandfather lost and your mother gave up on. But here is the good news. The buck stops with you. You were born with a specific spiritual antibody to defeat this generational virus. The reason your life has been harder than your siblings is because you are the one chosen to end the curse. Do not resent the battle. It is proof of your anointing. I need to reveal a hard truth to you. You say you want peace, but your nervous system is addicted to chaos. You have been in survival mode for so long that peace feels boring or even suspicious to you. When things are going too well, you subconsciously self-sabotage just to get back to the familiar feeling of struggle. Today, I am rewiring your mind. I am giving you permission to be happy without guilt. I am giving you permission to succeed without suffering. You do not have to bleed to deserve the blessing. Let's go back to that moment. The rejection that broke your heart. The job that didn't hire you. The person who walked away. You thought I was punishing you. My child, open your eyes. That was not punishment. That was divine redirection. I saw what was behind that door. I saw the depression, the abuse, and the compromise that awaited you. I slammed that door shut to save your life. Stop crying over what you lost. And start thanking me for what I blocked. Rejection is simply my way of saying wrong fit. I have better. I hear the thoughts you think when you look in the mirror. I am not ready. I am a fraud. There are people more qualified than me. Stop insulting my creation. You are judging yourself by human standards, degrees, bank accounts, followers. I judge by the heart. I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. The very fact that you feel inadequate keeps you humble, and humility is the only requirement I need to work with. Stand up straight. Wear your crown. You belong in the room I am about to open for you. Do you remember when you used to dream? Do you remember when you used to draw, write, or build things just for the joy of it? The world stole your imagination and replaced it with bills and responsibilities. But I am the creator, and you are made in my image, which means you are born to create. That idea you had in the shower yesterday? That solution that popped into your head while driving? That was a download from heaven. Stop dismissing your ideas. Pick up the pen again. Pick up the brush. Your breakthrough is hidden in your creativity. You often thank me for the blessings you can see, but you rarely thank me for the battles I won for you while you were sleeping. Think about that car accident that almost happened last week. Think about that sickness that almost took you out. Think about that text message that was never sent. I have commanded my angels to form a perimeter of fire around you. You are frustrated because one door closed, not realizing that behind that door was a trap designed to destroy your destiny. Trust my no as much as my yes. I am not holding out on you. I am holding you together. Listen closely, for this is a critical warning. Right before your breakthrough arrives, the enemy will always send a spirit of offense. Someone will say something rude to you. Your boss will disrespect you. A family member will misunderstand you. This is a test. The enemy wants you to get angry, to lose your peace, and to speak words of death so you disqualify yourself from the promotion. Do not bite the bait. If the devil is trying extra hard to annoy you today, smile. It means your delivery is on the truck. Do not trade your future for a moment of anger. I am teaching you the strategy of silence. Look at Joseph. I showed him a dream of greatness, and he immediately ran and told his brothers. What happened? They threw him in a pit. Not everyone who smiles at you is rooting for you. Some people are intimidated by your light. When I give you the next idea, the next number, or the next date, keep it hidden in your heart. Incubate it. Protect it. Do not announce your move until it is checkmate. Mary pondered these things in her heart. She didn't post them on the town square. Be wise. You are grieving over lost time. You look at your age and think, it's too late. I missed my window. You look at the years wasted in bad relationships or dead-end jobs. But I am the God of Joel 2002:5. I promise to restore to you the years the locusts have eaten. I do not operate on linear time. I operate on Kairos time. I can do in 6 months what takes the world 6 years to accomplish. One divine connection can erase 10 years of struggle. Stop looking at the calendar and start looking at me. We are going to accelerate. Finally, I want to speak to your body. You have been carrying the weight of the world in your shoulders and your stomach. This stress is manifesting as pain, inflammation, and sleeplessness. But today, I am speaking to your cells. I command your cortisol levels to lower. I command your nervous system to regulate. I command the tension in your jaw to release. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, not a storage unit for worry. Breathe in my peace. Breathe out the toxicity. Receive physical healing right now. There were days you felt like you were being buried alive. The dirt of life was being thrown on top of you. Bills, rejection, loneliness. You screamed, "God, get me out of here." But you misunderstood the season. I wasn't burying you. I was planting you. A seed must be covered in dirt and darkness before it can break open and reach for the sun. The pressure you felt was necessary to crack your shell. Now, the season of darkness is over. It is time to sprout. It is time to bloom where you were planted. I am about to entrust you with financial resources, but I need to check your heart one last time. Why do you want this money? Is it to impress your neighbors? Is it to prove your ex wrong? If so, I cannot release it. But if you want it so you can feed the hungry, help your parents, and build my kingdom, then the floodgates are opening. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. I am transferring resources from the greedy to the generous. Show me your hands are open to give, and I will ensure they are always full to receive. You have always felt like the outcast of your family, the black sheep. You think differently, you dream bigger, and you feel deeper. They called you weird, I call you set apart. You didn't fit in because you weren't made to sit at their table. You were made to build a new one. Do not apologize for your difference. Your difference is your destiny. The stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. Stop trying to squeeze yourself into a box I never designed for you. Embrace your uniqueness. It is your superpower. We are in the 11th hour now. This is the hardest part of the wait. It is always darkest right before the dawn. You are tired, and your faith is running on fumes. You attempted to settle for less, just to stop the pain. But I am asking you to hold on for just one more moment. My timing is perfect. I am never late. Laziness says, it's too hard. But faith says it's almost here. Do not faint. Do not quit. The finish line is not in front of you. It is inside you. One last push. Now, we are transitioning. I have spoken to you. Now I need to speak through you. Words are containers of power. When you speak my word, angels are dispatched to perform it. In a moment, I am going to give you a series of I am affirmations. These are not just positive thinking. These are spiritual decrees. As you hear them, I want you to repeat them, either out loud or in the silence of your heart. But say them with conviction. Say them like you mean it. We are about to rewrite your DNA. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale. My peace. Exhale your worry. We are now entering the Holy of Holies. I want you to say these words, not with your mind, but with your spirit. Feel them vibrate in your chest. Let them rewrite the code of your reality. Repeat after me. I am not a mistake. I am a masterpiece designed by the Creator. I am not defined by my failures. I am defined by my future. I am the head, and not the tail. I am above, and not beneath. I am loved with an everlasting love. My worth is not in what I have, it is in whose I am. I am a child of the Most High King. I am a magnet for miracles. Black is illegal in my life. Poverty is fleeing from my bloodline today. I am stepping into a season of overflow. Money comes to me easily and frequently to fund God's purpose. Everything my hands touch turns to gold. I lend to many nations, but I borrow from none. My cup runneth over. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against me in judgment is silenced right now. I am covered by the shadow of the Almighty. My family is safe. My mind is protected. My health is restored. Anxiety has no place in my home. I walk in divine immunity. I am untouchable by the enemy. My past is a lesson, not a life sentence. The best days of my life are beginning this very second. Doors are opening for me that no man can shut. I am walking into my destiny with confidence. I attract the right people. I make the right decisions. I am in the right place at the right time. I am ready to receive my blessing. I receive it now. It is done. The words you just spoke have traveled through the atmosphere and reached the throne room. Angels have been dispatched with your coordinates. Do not doubt what you just declared. Doubt is the eraser. Faith is the permanent marker. You have signed the contract with your voice. The shift has happened. The chains have fallen. You are no longer the person who started watching this video 30 minutes ago. Now, to answer the question you have carried for years, why did I have to suffer so much? Why was my path so hard? Here is the truth. You are the Joseph of your family. You were sent into the pit so you could rise to the palace and save your bloodline. Your pain was the training ground for your promotion. You had to go through the fire so you wouldn't burn when you carry the glory. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. You are the cycle breaker. I am asking you to do one final thing to cement this reality. Do not leave this place without leaving a mark. I want you to go to the comments right now and type I am a CY cycle breaker. When you type this, you are publicly accepting your identity. You are telling the universe that you are done with the old patterns of lack and pain. Do not be shy. Let your declaration be seen. This comment section is your digital altar. And remember the law of circulation. You cannot keep this blessing to yourself. There are 3 people in your contacts list who need to hear this specific message today. They are hurting, they are confused, and they are waiting for a sign. You are that sign. Share this video with them. Send it as a lifeline. As you water others, I will water you. Do not break the chain of blessing. Be the miracle for someone else. As you go back into the world, you might feel the old fears trying to creep back in. But this time is different, because now you know I am walking with you. When you enter a room, I enter with you. When you speak, I speak through you. You are never alone again. The loneliness is over. I am holding your right hand, and I will not let go. Breathe in my confidence. The clock starts now. From this very second, the 72-hour window of acceleration is open. Do not look for the miracle in the sky. Look for it in your phone, in your mail, and in your conversations. Do not let fear talk you out of what faith has just walked you into. If the enemy tries to whisper doubt, silence him with your praise. You are protected. You are provided for. You are positioned for victory. Receive this final seal over your spirit. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. I bless your coming in and your going out. I bless your storehouse and your sanctuary. I bless your children and your children's children. You are blessed in the city and blessed in the field. It is settled in heaven. Go now and walk in this new authority. Do not look back at the burning bridge of your past. Look forward to the palace of your future. Remember the 5005 appointment tomorrow morning. I will be waiting for you there. I love you with an everlasting love. I am for you, not against you. Now, claim this entire message with one final, thunderous Amen in the comments below. Be ready. Your testimony is going to shock the world. I will see you in the breakthrough. I am watching. I am working. I am here.